As I close, I just want to point out that clearly the Obama administration must be very interested in imposing a tax on carbon through regulation. The fact that the opposition has objected to this and stated all of the reasons that they think a carbon tax should be imposed tells you that they are holding out that opportunity. And of course, if you look at the devastating impacts of a carbon tax, and there are a lot of good studies out there, but again, I go back to the National Association of Manufacturers, very respected national organization, people that stand up for American jobs. The report they did titled Economic Outcomes of a U.S. Carbon Tax are devastating. And clearly the administration wants to do this, but if it's such a good idea, bring the idea to Congress. Bring it through the House. Bring it through the Senate. They could get their floor leaders in the Senate to bring it up tomorrow. But they don't want this kind of scrutiny. Just the other day, the President was in Tennessee bragging about all these new jobs plans that he has, and while he was doing it, ironically, in another state, his new EPA administrator was talking about climate change, and in fact, she called climate change the opportunity of a lifetime. That was her quote. And the EPA would continue to impose regulations despite what we think here in Congress. That's not the way the legislative process works. That's not the civil government our great founders created. They said if an idea is so good, bring it to the People's House, bring it to the Senate, and pass it that way. Don't try to impose it through radical regulation and devastate our economy. I urge adoption, and I yield back the balance of my time.
The question is